Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tim Show. I'm Tim, your host. And for today's episode, I'll be recapping Monday night's game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and my beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Jaguars will win this game 31-28 on a go-ahead touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence, which was probably one of the craziest runs I've seen in a long time. Initially looked like he tripped on the snap, fell down to the ground, and because the Chiefs had no pass rush, or maybe because Chris Jones just was lackadaisical on his play and gave no effort, no one touched him, so he was allowed to get up, scrambled to the outside, and then he almost stumbled again, but ended up in the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown. With this loss, we fall to 2-3 on the season, but this isn't unfamiliar territory for this core. Back in 2021, we started that season out 2-3, and we did advance to the AFC Championship game, which we would lose to the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think that this season is over. I still think we can win the division. It is in play. We're only one game behind the Chargers and the Broncos, who are 3-2 on the season. So we're right there. We did lose 3 tough games. Last year, we won every game that was close within 4 or 5 points. This year, we're losing these exact games. But I think that there's some internal things that we need to work on, and we'll get to some of those problems. We do have the Detroit Lions coming up this Sunday. That's going to be another tough game. They have some injuries that's in our favor, but we just have to get the ball rolling, and I think that we will. I'm positive that we will. But let's get to Monday night's game, which was a very good game. The Jaguars came to play. They came out. Let's give them their credit. They came out and they won this game. They fell down 14 points early. This was the first game that the Chiefs scored a touchdown in the first quarter. What I will say is, throughout this game, I was proud to see our offense. It looked like an offense that's respectable. It looked like when Rashee Rice get back, we will be back to that high scoring offense that we were in the past, that we were used to when we had Tyreek Hill. And even the first year without Tyreek Hill, when Mahomes won the MVP, we scored a ton of points. It looked like that's where we're headed. But we got out to a 14-point lead early in this game. I thought that it's the Jags, and normally they kind of just lay down when you punch them in their face, and they didn't. I thought we was going to run away with this game, and we didn't. They fought back. They got defensive stops. They got a pick 6 in this game. They got some points. It looked like we were about to score on that drive, and they scored. So they did a great job. Trevor Lawrence did a great job. It looked like what Justin Herbert did against us in the first game. Whenever he had a chance to tuck the ball and just run, he did it. He picked up a lot of first downs, extended drives with his legs, and then when he had to make the big throw, he did. So it's good to see that from him, because coming into the league, he was supposed to be the next big thing, but he's just been inconsistent. They have a new coach down there now, and it looked like they're on the right path. Look like the culture is changing, because normally the Jaguars would have, like I said, they would have gave in and lost that game. But they fought hard. They got back in the game. And even when we took the lead late, they put on a great drive to score and win this game. Let's get to our defense. It wasn't a bad effort, because we did force 2 turnovers, but it wasn't our best effort. I think we kind of reverted back to that first game against the Chargers, when big moments we could not get off the field. A huge problem in this game was our inability to get pressure with our front 4. Spags loves to send pressure. He sends 4 or 5 guys a lot. Last week against the Ravens, he did that. He kept a spy, and he trusted our secondary to hold up, in which they did. This game was a little bit different. Because we couldn't get pressure with our front 4, Spags was forced to send more guys, more linebackers, more cornerbacks on blitzes. And the Jaguars did a great job of picking that up. Travis Etienne, he stayed in a lot and run blocked, and he did a great job of that. Also, Trevor Lawrence using his legs. But our secondary did not play well. Again, I don't know why Noah Williams did not play as much. Again, I would love to see more of Jaden Hicks and a lot less Chamari Connor. Jaden Hicks made a great tackle on the goal line in this game. He's a great tackler. I like him a lot. I've spoke about him a lot. I just want to see more of that. Again, these guys are young. The secondary is young, but a key to Spags' defense is he wants to send a blitz, but you don't want him to be forced to send that blitz. We need to get pressure from that front four. That's Derek Nolly, that's Jerry Tillery, those guys. Those guys are very important to this defense. Now let's get to our special teams, who was not special in this game because they had 4 big penalties. One of them negated a 60-yard return by Brashard Smith. Another one was Harrison Bucker kicking the ball out of bounds on a kickoff, which gave the Jaguars great field position when we were up 28-24 with a minute and some change left in the game. The Jaguars, as we all know, went on to score and win the game on that drive. Harrison Bucker has had 1 or 2 mishaps every single game of this season. He has to play better. He is the highest paid kicker in the league, so he's not going anywhere. And I believe the team have the utmost confidence in him. So we're just hoping that this little down spell will end very soon because we need him and we can't afford to keep having these mishaps, especially against good teams, because it's going to cost us and it already has. Now let's get to our offense, who looked good again for the second straight game. We scored 28 points. The offense looked in sync. Mahomes looked comfortable. He looked in control. He don't look rattled. He's getting protected. The offensive line, you have to give them some credit. They look good. They look better. Jawan Taylor, he had some penalties in this game, but he looked better. I love Taquan Thornton. He's a big-time receiver. He makes plays. Mahomes have the utmost confidence in his kid. It's Xavier Worthy. He's showing exactly what he is and what he means to this offense. When he wasn't there, we looked stale. We looked like we didn't know what we were doing. Mahomes and Travis Kelce wasn't in sync. Now everyone is looking like a well-oiled machine. We scored in the red zone, which has been a problem with us, and it's a problem. Scoring in the red zone is a problem with any team who don't commit to running the ball. Kareem Hunt scored 2 touchdowns on the goal line. Mahomes ran for a touchdown on the goal line in the red zone. Hollywood Brown made some good plays. I love the fact that Brashard Smith is involved heavily in this offense. He's making plays. Kareem Hunt made plays. I say he scored 2 touchdowns. I love the way Isaiah Pacheco ran the ball. It looked like 2023 Isaiah Pacheco, where he was hitting the holes. He looked explosive. Also, Hollywood Brown, you have to be on the same page as your quarterback. You had a chance to probably win this game. The Jaguars, this was maybe the second to third last play of the game when I guess the field goal was out of it now because we didn't have enough time. Mahomes threw a pass to Hollywood Brown. The Jaguars was playing prevent defense and they were playing far back. This is when Hollywood Brown has to understand where the defender is, get his head around because Mahomes put it on him. If he gets his head around and he catch that ball, he's probably gone and we'll probably win this game. This is a young team. We're going through some growing pains and we're playing tough teams. I think that we will get better. I believe we'll win Sunday against Detroit. And I think that the league have to don't overlook this team. Don't. I'm telling you, this team is going to be fine. But we have to start getting some wins.